Hi friends! So I wanted to come on here quickly while I was getting ready and I look kind of weird. Can you tell what's missing? It's the brows. So I wanted to do a quick video to show you how I do them and the basic principles for how your brows should be shaped. So hopefully you can learn from this. So the first thing you do when shaping brows is you want to take, I'm going to take a brush so you don't have this big thing in the way. So you're going to go from the outside of your nose onto your inside corner and go straight up like that, and that's where your brow should start. Same thing with the end of your brow. You're going to go off the tip of your nose right here, go follow your bottom lash line up, that's where your brow should end. Same thing with the arch. You're going to go same part of your nose up to the middle of your iris and straight up, and that's about where your brow should be arched. Everybody's brows are different and they're not gonna automatically do that, but that's just a general guideline on how to shape them. So mine are already shaped. They need cleaned up. I have some stray hairs around here, but for the most part, they're shaped well. So for filling them in, I've been using a powder lately. I used to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and that was more of a fake look, I guess. I don't know. It's just that Instagram brow that everybody was doing. But lately I've been liking it more natural. So I've been using Taupe for the Best Shadow, number 40 right here, which is kind of an ashy color. It looks kind of gray on the video. It's not gray on me. A tip for filling in your brows, choosing the shade, you're going to want to go a shade lighter and a shade ashier than your normal hair. Just because you don't want your brows to be too warm, it'll look different. It looks more warm than it actually is in the palette on your brows. So first I shape my brows how I want them to look. Just brush them like that. And then I get a little bit of the powder, and then I just kind of start outlining the top. Some people start on the bottom. I choose to start on the top. You basically just have to play with it and see what works best for you. Then I just kind of follow that top line and then kind of do the same thing on the bottom. I very, very lightly line the front of my brow. I don't want that part too dark. Sorry if you can hear my kids. They're listening to music and singing in the background. Like usual, they sing every day. Ava's excited because I think she can be in choir in school this year, so she's gonna do great. She has a pretty little voice. So, and then I just fill in the middle after I have it outlined. And I fill in from here over first. And then I kind of take whatever's left on my brush and put it here and just kind of flick up to fill in the front so it looks more natural. You don't want the front of your brow too dark. So there's the difference. Big difference, right? Not filled in, filled in. And then if something looks a little too harsh, you just take the spoolie end of your angled eyebrow brush and just kind of comb it over. You can kind of wiggle it like that to blur any lines that are too harsh for you. So, big difference. I cannot live without doing my brows. If I don't have time to do any makeup, I usually at least brush through my brows and fill them in quick and throw on some mascara. And can you see how in the palette, the shadow that I'm using looks kind of gray and like it would be too light for my brows, but on my brows it's actually a little darker. So that's why I always say go a shade lighter and a shade ashier. So we have a lot of shades that people use for their brows. If you need help and want to try this method, let me know and I can help you choose a color that's perfect for your brows. And also when building an eyeshadow palette, I always recommend that when you choose, you can like build a quad. You can choose a couple of eyeshadow colors that you like, and then I always recommend to choose one for your brows. that you can also usually use as a liner as well. So, big difference. And then at the end, I always take our 10 Years Younger finishing spray. It's a setting spray that I spray my face with, but I like to spray my spoolie and just kind of run it through my brows. I just feel like it'll last forever when I do that. And then at the end, I also just kind of spray my face after my makeup's done. And it'll stay fresh, not creased. All my makeup will stay on all day long. So, if you have any questions, let me know. If you want a shadow just for your eyebrows, they're $12 if you buy them singly. Our brush that I used is in stock. It just came back into stock, and that is $12 as well. And then the makeup finishing spray that'll keep your makeup on all day. All right, it was nice talking to you guys. See you later.